What's going on, guys? New strategy trading right back at you with another live video. Let me start off by saying happy Wednesday to all the traders and investors around the world that's tuning in to New Strategy Trading. Today we have a special guest, New Strategy Trading team, going to be on with us today. We're going to be discussing the current state of the market. We're going to be discussing the continuation of this downtrend that we've been talking to everybody about. And we're going to briefly discuss two things. One, a rally relief. What is a rally relief? And two, when to buy into the decline, into the rally, when to short the rally, rather. Meaning, when is it a good time to go short as the stock is rising? All right, we're going to discuss those things. Let's go ahead and get to the daily charts, guys. All right. The markets are down big today, as y'all can already see. But what's interesting, and especially with the Qs, I'm going to use the Qs as the first example, the NASDAQ. Okay. Hold on. Okay. And here's the reason I'm using the Qs. This morning, guys, if y'all paid attention to the market this morning, the NASDAQ was up almost 400 points. The Qs was up $4 almost. Now they're down over $3, almost a whole percent. Right? Same thing for the S&P and the Dow. All of these markets were up this morning. This morning we had what's called a relief rally from yesterday's big drop. Okay. This is the big drop yesterday. I mean, the Dow was down almost 700 points at the low. But you can clearly tell, here's the bottom of Friday's bar. Right? Yesterday's bar is in the bottom half of Friday's bar, meaning it dropped. I mean, like the entire high and low of the whole body is on the outside, is below the low of Friday's body. That means there was a big continuous drop. During the end of the day, it started to rally, which is what gave you this wick at this candlestick, yesterday's candlestick at the bottom. And that's what caused this morning's rally or relief rally to prevent the market from tanking too fast and doing what's called a limit down, which is when the stock market literally freezes until the calibration balances. And sometimes that I've seen it take up to an hour, I think one time it took. And sometimes they'll do relief rallies to prevent that from happening. Okay. So that's what happened this morning. It was green. Some people may have been enthusiastic. Hopefully they weren't, because if they bought in this morning, they are down a lot right now. On the other hand, if they bought puts, if they shorted this morning, if they shorted the green this morning, like we did here at New Strategy Trading, then they would be up. I mean, just on our Q purchase, $235 up already on the Qs.
Beautiful.
Right? And that's what happens, because what happens is, now yesterday, we started off this trade green. When we first entered our first trades yesterday, we was up the first half of the day. A couple hundred, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Several hundred, if you include, all the accounts.
Yeah.
And during the end of the day, it started rallying. We did not panic. We did not sell. Instead, we purchased more puts. right? This morning, the market gapped up. We were down, God. We were down three. I mean, shoot, just in me and your account alone, I know we was down, Monique, over $500-600.
Yes, we were.
What did we do? We didn't panic,
We were steadfast.
and we were steadfast, and we didn't sell.
Mm-mm.
We bought more
More
puts.
puts.
And if we go to the hourly chart, we can give you guys a clear detail of what happened today. Actually, let's go to the 15-minute. It shows it real nice. All right, so this was yesterday's close here. And when I seen that bullish candlestick, when it pulled back late in the day in the center of that green bar, I kind of got a little worried. And, you know, I kind of got a little worried, but I knew that this morning it was a relief rally. So if you bought at the open this morning at 338, it's at 335. Now you already up big just today. Just today. And that's what happened. It opened high that for the first few minutes, and literally for the next hour, it crashed for an hour straight. It tanked. Now it's just going sideways again before it continues. The hourly bar is about to close here in 4 minutes. Look at that big red bar we got on the first hour of trading this morning. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's beautiful. That's what you want to see right there.
Yes, indeed.
That's what you want to see. So yeah, it was a relief rally, guys. That's all it was. The first hour bar of the day took out yesterday's big green bar. I mean, it just ignored it, wiped it out. And that's a strong sign that we always pay attention to. You know, we expected that to happen. We expected that. And when you expect something in the market and it goes as you expected, that's very, very powerful. That's very, very powerful because you know what? You're on the right side of the market.
Mm-hmm.
You always want to put yourself on the right side of the market. This is the only way you will profit. Only way. Yeah, so that's what's going on now. This is the NASDAQ hourly chart, right? It's at a critical point. It's at a critical point. And I'm about to explain to you why. About to explain to you why. Okay. Okay. It's at this low. It's at this support level from back here. Right here. This is a key low level now. Started here. The first time it hit it, it gave us the rally up to the falling 20, and it got met with resistance big time, which is what gave us this last hourly bar. Now that right there in and of itself, to me, indicates that it should break this low and make a new low. That is not a guarantee it will. But the way it just did that is an indication that it will break that low. Now, if it would have just gradually drifted, let me explain to you. If it would have done this, where can I go to my color? Here we go. See, if it would have just gradually drifted down like that, I would have been a little more like, whew, man, it just floated into support. Slowly drifted. By the time it done that, it would have gave these moving averages time to get a little tight and to get a little close. And from that point, I would be looking for this. After that point, I would be looking for this here. That. See, let me make this bigger. Right there. Oops. Okay. Right there. I would have the gradual drift would have been bullish because it would have been slowly just falling, not this one huge bar that wiped out all of yesterday's progress off of a falling 20. See, it's the way by which the nature in which the stock drops or go up. It don't matter. Oh, it's going up, it's going down. How is it going up or going down? Is it going down big red, huge candlesticks, just on huge volume, the most bearish candlesticks you can find? Or is it slowly drifting down on low volume? If it's crashing down on high volume, that's bearish. If it's drifting down into support on low volume, that's bullish. You see? So this is why I believe that it should break, and it's only within $1 of breaking that low. I mean, it's right there. But that is my sentiment. We've been short in this market for a month now. Over a month.
Yeah, over a month.
I mean, the last time we did a call, we lost, and we did none since.
We learned.
Yeah. We didn't lose a lot. Of course, we never really lose a lot. But the last time we did that, we did a call. We was like, oh, okay. I don't think we're going to be doing any more calls for a minute. But yeah, so, and I see it look like it's playing right here. It look like it might be playing to find a little support. You just have to wait. It's still some time in the market. But like I say, the nature by which, first of all, let's even look back here. You got two big green bars on the hour. I mean, you got a big green bar, two pullback bars, and another big green bar. I mean, that usually should cause a rally.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this here, boom, pullback, drifting, huge green candlestick. I would, if I was a gambling man, I would have bought the top of this bar and set my stop loss right below it. And literally in a couple minutes after I got in, I would have got right back out because it got taken out. So this rally got taken out. This rally got taken out. And it's still fairly close to the averages. Now it's catching support here. So that means it's in between this and this little zone here. So that's how you have to play that. All right, guys. Let's glance at Bitcoin. Might as well glance at Bitcoin. Let's go back to reality, back to the daily chart. Okay. And Bitcoin actually rallied overnight. This is the daily. So it started a rally overnight. Let's go down to the 4-hour. This is the 4-hour right here. So it rallied overnight, but it looked like it's finding support. Starting to do some wicks here. I mean, excuse me, it looked like it might be finding resistance. Like I say, it could come back down to 37 or even back down to 30 and technically still be bullish because of this trend line break here. Now it's testing this support here from this big green candlestick right here. So it's doing a little relief maybe a relief rally as well for Bitcoin. Looks like it's starting. Same thing for same thing. So that's what it is, guys. We've been warning since way up here. I mean, even before that. I mean, like I said, this whole month we've taken advantage of the short side here at New Strategy Trading. Predominantly everything we've been doing is put options, put options. All right. The market is not safe to buy. I do not recommend any buying. I'm not giving you advice, but I'm just saying, if I was you, I wouldn't buy anything right now. You shouldn't have been buying. You shouldn't have been making any buys within the last 2 months. Trust me, we've tried to buy. We've tried to buy stock. We've actually bought more crypto. And it's just not ready to reverse, guys. Let the markets go for itself. Don't try to predict the markets. Just go with the chart patterns. They will not lead you astray. Set you a tight stop loss. Go with the chart patterns. You won't be led astray. I promise you. I promise you that. All right. So, okay. So, hey, with that being said, guys, listen, it's Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of the week. If anything major happens, you will hear it here. Yes, I'm calling it bear market. We've already, the NASDAQ has already hit that 17 to 20% bear market range. If it breaks this low, that we just showed, it is definitely could lead to what they call recession. In fact, I've heard several analysts say that they're in a recession watch. So be careful, stay aware, stay on the right side of the market, guys. Either be short or be on the sidelines. New Strategy Trading, signing out.
Peace.
Peace.